Hello horror freaks, Horrorman Mike here, and summer has always been my favorite season, and I've noticed a lot of the movies that I really enjoy take place in the summertime or have that season as a backdrop for the events that take place. So, stepping away from sequels don't suck for a bit, I'd like to highlight some of my favorite films that take place during my favorite time of the year. Today's film doesn't really utilize the setting of summer as part of the film, but it is a favorite of mine and it does take place during the summertime, so it goes on the list. I'm talking about the 2001 creature feature, Jeepers Creepers. This movie follows a brother and sister, Derry and Trish, as they're driving cross-country on a college summer break to visit their parents. One thing that I like about this film is that it wastes no time. It sets up the kind of relationship that these siblings have right away. We get a little bit of banter, and then around the 5-minute mark, maybe exactly at the 5-minute mark, these kids are being pursued and almost run off the road by this big rusty old truck that runs like a muscle car. So the truck passes them and they calm down a little bit, but later on down the road, they pass by the same truck and they see the driver dumping bodies down a pipe. And the driver definitely sees them and he's definitely going to pursue them again. This time he actually does run them off the road. After a little bit of bickering and fighting, they decide to go back to the body dumping site to investigate and realize that they got way more than they bargained for. The driver pursues them throughout the film as the characters discover that this is not a slasher film, this is a creature feature.
You think he's dead?
They never are.
Two things that make this movie really memorable to me is the vibe that the two lead actors bring to their roles and how well they play off of each other. Derry, played by Justin Long, and Trish, who's played by Gina Phillips, are actually really convincing as brother and sister. They rib and joke at each other, and on the outside, it looks really mean, but at the end of the day, they have each other's backs and they are looking out for each other.
Grab my cell phone.
Where?
It's in the gym bag.
The point of having a portable phone, idiot, is that it works when you need it.
I have a power cable for it.
Yeah, and I have a cigarette lighter that doesn't work.
Ah, God damn it, what did I say? My car! You should have taken my car!
It makes a strange noise. You just get a new tape, Derry, you told me.
I told you. I learned it from you.
I feel like the brother-sister dynamic works really well here because if they were boyfriend and girlfriend, I would look at this film and I would ask, why are these two characters dating? I don't think the relationship works as a boyfriend-girlfriend relationship, but seeing these two characters and you're like, they're brother and sister, I'm just like, oh, okay, I get it. I absolutely get it and I'm here for it. They approach problems very differently, but at the same time, they both have valid viewpoints at times.
We're both pretty damn sure what we saw him dump down that pipe, right?
We can get help just as fast by getting to a phone.
You have any idea how far we are from the nearest payphone?
We were just attacked, Derry!
And you don't even want to find out why?
Okay, you know the part in scary movies where somebody does something really stupid and everybody hates them for it? This is it.
So the compelling protagonists is one half of what makes this movie so memorable. The flip side of that is the antagonist, the creeper. And that is in the latter half of this movie, and that is what makes it so cool. When you're dealing with a slasher, a killer, that kind of movie, your idea is to run, hide, survive, fight back. That might work well against psycho killers, but the kids realize through bits and pieces that what they're dealing with is not a psycho killer. Hell, it isn't even human at all. And that brings the movie to another level. When dealing with a monster or a creature, as soon as you can figure out what it is, you can start learning about how to deal with it. And the creeper is an excellent monster because the kids never actually find out what it is. Is it a demon or a gargoyle? Is it a type of vampire? Is it like a Pishtaco or Sacarojos, which are cryptids that I can't even begin to describe. I encourage you to look them up because I can't even begin to describe them. They're basically vampires that travel the countryside dressed like humans, and they steal and eat body parts from people. The point is, in Jeepers Creepers, you never learn what the creeper is. You never learn all of its lore. You never learn all of its rules. And just when you think you have it figured out, this thing keeps changing and going into different forms. So you, the audience, like the characters, you have no fucking idea what this thing is going to do next. And that actually makes it really scary. So one obscure nugget of information I kind of want to shoehorn in here is that in his book, Not Bad for a Human, Lance Henriksen said that he was approached to play the role of the Creeper, and he wanted to do it, but for whatever reason, it didn't pan out. So somewhere out there in the multiverse, in an alternate timeline, Lance Henriksen is the Creeper in Jeepers Creepers. That would have been really cool because I think Lance, as a person, has very striking eyes. I always, whenever Lance Henriksen looks at the camera, whenever it focuses on his face, he always has really striking eyes, and I feel like he would have been very, very good in the role of the Creeper. There are a few Jeepers Creepers sequels, but I wasn't too fond of them. I might revisit Jeepers Creepers 2 for Sequels Don't Suck, but I've already got a whole list of films that I have to get through before I even consider that. So I may get to Jeepers Creepers 2, but I don't know. It's so far down the line, I can't say whether I'll do it or not. But what I was really hoping for was to see a sequel in 2024, which was set 23 years after the original, that brings back Gina Phillips as Trish, as this Terminator 2 Linda Hamilton badass who has spent all of this downtime between movies training and becoming an expert like hunter tracker survivalist so that she can hunt down and kill the creature that killed her brother. Maybe we'll get that sequel in the future and they will retroactively set it in 2024. I don't know. But that's a movie that I still continue to hope to see someday. But that just about does it for me, and that does it for Jeepers Creepers. I actually hadn't seen this movie for a few years now, so doing this review was a really good reason to go back and watch it. The monster is cool, there are some really good one-liners and moments, and this movie actually has some moments that come across as darkly humorous, which I actually forgot about how funny this movie can be at times. If you haven't seen it before and you want an excuse, now's the time. Track down Jeepers Creepers and give it a watch. It's a really fun ride. So what are your thoughts on Jeepers Creepers? Leave me a comment below. Feel free to give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Stay notified for when I upload more stuff in the future. Do all the YouTube stuff. Like and subscribe, thumbs up, stay notified, blah, blah, blah. If you've seen a YouTube video, you know this whole spiel by now. But anyways, that does it for me. That's it for Jeepers Creepers. I'm Horror Man Mike, and hopefully I will see you in the next video.